Saudi Arabia and not the United States deported the highest number of Indians in 2025. Surprising? Yes. Well, according to data presented by the Ministry of External Affairs and the Parliament, more than 24,600 Indians were deported from 81 countries during the year. And Saudi Arabia topped that list, deporting over 11,000 Indians in 2025, far more than any other country. The United States ranked second, deporting around 3,800 Indians. And while this figure is much lower than Saudi Arabia's, it is the highest number of deportations from the US in the last 5 years. Experts attribute the rise in US deportations to tighter immigration scrutiny under President Donald Trump, including stricter checks on visa status, work authorization, and overstays. Other countries that deported significant numbers of Indians in 2025 included Myanmar, the UAE, Malaysia, Bahrain, Thailand, and Cambodia. Myanmar deported nearly 1,600 Indians, while Malaysia and the UAE each recorded around 1,400 to 1,500 cases. According to the External Affairs Ministry, the most common reason for deportations, especially from Gulf countries, were visa overstays, working without valid permits, labor law violations, and involvement in civil or criminal cases. Experts say that this trend reflects the scale of Indian migration to Gulf nations, where many workers were employed in low-skilled jobs. The data also revealed that Indian students were deported in the highest numbers from the United Kingdom, followed by Australia, Russia, and the United States. Separately, India has also raised concerns with the US over the cancellation and postponement of pre-scheduled H-1B visa interviews for Indian applicants. Thousands of interviews scheduled in India from mid-month have been deferred by several months as US authorities step up scrutiny of applicants' social media activity and online profiles. The Ministry of External Affairs said that India is actively engaging with the US to minimize disruption to Indian nationals affected by the delays. However, the data highlights shifting immigration enforcement patterns globally, with Gulf countries leading deportations by volume and the United States recording its sharpest rise in 5 years.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry guards.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.